The mistake Tinubu will make is dropping Wike. Keeping him as FCT minister will cost him. Dalung. According to a report by Symphony TV, on Sunday, January 25, 2026, former Minister of Youth and Sports Development Solomon Dalung voiced a stern caution to President Bola Tinubu regarding the strategic importance of Nyesom Wike. The former minister suggested that the president risks significant political instability if he decides to distance himself from the current minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Dalung said the mistake Tinubu will make is to drop Wike, and keeping Wike as FCT minister is going to be at a huge political cost. He further elaborated that Wike remains a formidable force in the Nigerian political arena, and any move to sideline him could trigger a backlash from his loyalists. The former minister highlighted that the FCT minister supporters have been instrumental in bolstering the ruling party's presence, particularly within the South-South geopolitical zone. He argued that Wike's political reach is substantial, and removing him from the inner circle could potentially erode the party's foundation in key regions. Dalung also observed that maintaining Wike's current status as FCT minister without further integrating him into core political strategy might be interpreted as an insult by his camp. Which core political strategy? I don't understand. He warned that such a perception could diminish confidence among Wike's associates. Now then, Sabio, and ignite internal friction within the government. So what are you insinuating? What are you insinuating? What should they make Wike? They should give him presidential post. I'll be vice president. Or what are you saying? Furthermore, Dalung emphasized the need for cautious decisions making in governance to prevent the unnecessary creation of political adversaries. He cautioned the leadership of the ruling party against dismissing the influence of figures who command large, dedicated followings. This remark has sparked a fresh debate regarding the administration's long-term political trajectory. Many observers are now keen to see whether President Tinubu will reorganize his cabinet or maintain the existing partnership with the former Rivers State governor. Given the delicate nature of Nigerian politics, significant shifts in alliances often dictate the level of party cohesion and future electoral success. Consequently, Dalung's analysis has drawn interest from both political stakeholders and the general public. As the political climate builds towards the 2027 general elections, the dynamics between Tinubu and Wike is likely to be a defining factor in the nation's political discourse. The country continues to monitor how this high-stakes relationship will evolve in the coming months. Okay. Olumide says, no single man is bigger than God. David Adepitan says, we have to ask Honorable Wike to contest a presidential election to test his popularity, because at this point, what Dalung is saying is probably they should make him a vice presidential candidate or what, because I don't understand. Amake Prince says, Olodo, you are talking rubbish. Birds of the same feather. George Ograbi says that was then when he was using state resources and intimidating the people with threats of their lives. Such powers are no longer there. Lanre Ibrahim says, which following does Wike have other than rigging election and bribing the courts to validate his rigging? Help me ask him. Help me ask. Mandela says, drop the banger, heaven will not fall. Okay, to Bogene says, Wike has no political muscle in the South-South, only his loyalists in Port Harcourt and a few Bayelsa states. Sadisi says, but all other loyalists are humble to their responsibilities. Raymond says, you pull out fools. Who is Wike? So Tinubu will not win the election without Wike. Don't mind them. Wike this, Wike that. His loyalists will be this. I beg, make you now go sit down. Peacemaker says, Wike that will go to prison like Malami after Tinubu leaves office. Christian says, formidable force in destruction of political parties. Yes, agreed. What else is he good for? Let me ask them. Joseph Owo Igor says, this man knows the workings of strong political network. Fine Jacob says, shut up, no one man is Nigeria. Beg, Israel Harrison says, you lie, Wike is nothing, he's an enemy to the majority of Nigerians. Abiola says, when the former minister become unpaid presidential advisor, I wonder, they advise the president what to do and what not to do. He says, everybody hates Wike. He only buys loyalty with money, and nobody likes that man. Even the people that he is paying to be his loyalists, I'm very sure they do not like him. Nobody will like somebody like that. Even Wike himself does not like himself. No one has organic loyalty for him. Yes, it's only because of the money that he gives to them. That's why they are loyal to him. Just that. And that's why he doesn't want the money to finish. Opobo says illegality does not give room to legality. Tinubu and Wike both stole what did not belong to them politically. Therefore, it is a case of retribution. We the masses are crying for justice. One of them must destroy the other politically. Yes, so. Closer says the only reasonable statement from this man since he finished his assignment as a Minister of Youth and Sports. People who don't know the political importance of Wike are busy crying up. What is his political importance? So if Wike buys tomorrow now, God forbid, the president will not win election because it's only Wike that has the power to make him the president. Because I don't understand you people. What's his political importance? What's importance? Nobody is indispensable. Nobody. Both APC and PDP knows the potential of Wike. I beg you. Anthony Ebu says that is not what he said. This is opposite of what Dalung said in the interview. Oh, so they are lying to us, Abi. Imagine. Maybe says, keep quiet, Mr. Man. Which force is Wike? He's an arrogant man who is just allowed to say or do as he pleases. Once his wings are clipped, he can't do nothing. Adesanya says, thus, useless analysts will not stop giving wrong advice. Yaya Daudu says, big mouth talk, wetin concern you with the removal or retention of Wike? Abi you be another Akpeteshi comrade. Abi shift. Make you hear what? Ali Musa says, no matter how valuable he is, he's not greater than River State. Let peace reign and allow the governor to do his work. Shekena, just allow the man to do his work. Leave him alone. The says, dear former minister, you're wrong on this. Wike's excessiveness is handling political issues. In handling political issues, doing great harm to both Mr. President and APC. The earlier he is removed or seriously cautioned, the better. He's acting like a demigod. In fact, he's acting like God. Like he owns everybody. Like he's the one that created all of us and put us here. Wike says, Dalung, you must be ashamed of yourself. What was your performance as sports minister before you are booted out by General Muhammadu Buhari? Tony says, so what exactly are you saying? I wonder. Like what exactly are you insinuating? Zaria Burton says, Dalung, when you were there, were you making problem with your state governor? Why don't you want to say the truth? Kechiko says, who are the loyalists to him and how many of them? Don't mind him. Everybody just says truth but should be cautioned against overheating the polity. I beg, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.